Alrighty,
All right.
welcome to the Paranormal Times. Today we are speaking with Taylor, Olivia, and Trista of Are
Yeah.
You Afraid of the Dark Paranormal Events? Welcome, ladies.
Bye.
And we are missing out. Tiffany is not with us today. Tiffany, you are here in spirit, no pun
Yes.
intended. Um, so, Olivia, since you're towards the front, I will ask you, where are you guys located?
So three of us live in New Hampshire. One of us lives in Massachusetts. But we go any of our events anywhere from Vermont, New York. We have an event with Robert Thedal planned in Key West in November. So yeah, we're kind of everywhere.
That's awesome. How did
Yeah.
you guys get started in this, and what inspired you to do it?
We started doing our own we were doing our own investigations, and we had so many friends that were coming with us and were so interested, so we eventually said, well, why not, throw out the idea of kind of giving them the experience that we have, but we host it. And so we just went from there, and everyone really liked it. We don't have a lot in our area, anything that offers events at paranormal places or groups that do it. It's just a lot of investigators, I guess, that do it, on their own, but no one to be able to share the experience with people. So we kind of went into it with that.
Yeah. How long have you guys been in the paranormal world?
I
I'd
mean,
say 4 or 5 years now.
yeah.
We've started investigating about 4 or 5 years ago. Olivia was the first one to start, and then she dragged us all along, and we all fell in love.
My first investigation, I brought Taylor's mom for a Christmas present to the Conjuring house for the night.
Nice.
So that kind of like started it, and then I tricked Trista into it.
Yes, tricked me very much.
Yeah. Trista was like not about it, and then I sent her a text, and since we'll say this, she's dyslexic, so I knew I could trick her really well.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I did.
Yeah, totally read the times backwards.
She read the times backwards, which I knew she would do, so had it all planned, and then she said, wait, what?
Yeah.
And I said, nope. I said, you can't take it back now.
Yeah. So
And now she's addicted.
but it was the best trick she ever played on me. I'm so happy that I went to the Wilson Castle. It's become like home to us.
Yeah, it's one of our favorite locations.
Yeah, that's on my bucket list. That's awesome.
It's
So,
amazing.
place.
Yeah. So what types of events do you all host? I know you say they kind of are all over the place, but do you have like specific locations that you prefer to go to, or like do you like to do museums or houses, or like what kind of events do you host?
Well, I mean, we love trying any locations really. But I feel like
History.
yeah, we
If it
love
has history, mystery, or it's a unique
place. That's what
location.
we want.
Yeah.
that typically draws us for sure.
Yeah.
Do you have any that you do kind of over and over again that you've been back to repeatedly?
The Wilson Castle in
Yeah,
Vermont.
we've been there like
Proctor-
9 or 10 times.
Yeah,
like
I mean that it's just and we've already we have three events booked for July and August, and they're already sold out.
Yes.
So
Oh my goodness,
Yeah.
that's amazing.
so
Good
we're
job,
really
ladies.
excited. Yeah, thank you.
So,
Yeah.
what do you think sets your events apart from others in the field? I will say just right off the bat, I think it's awesome that it's ladies doing this and running
Yes,
the show.
thank you. Thank
Like
you.
girl power.
Yeah.
But like, what do you think sets yourself apart?
I mean, one thing is we like to be able to give everyone like an experience when we do an overnight. We're not just saying, come in, you need to bring your own equipment, and here you go, we're going to watch over you. We want you to experience it the way that you want to experience it. So whether that's staying with us all night and investigating the way we investigate, or if it's you want to take our equipment and go up to the third floor on your own or with whoever you came with and do certain, methods. It's however you want to experience it. We want them to, experience it the way they want.
Awesome. Awesome. Can you guys share any memorable or significant experiences or events that you've had at any of your locations, or yeah,
Yeah,
anything you'd like to
I'll let
share?
I'll let Taylor take that one.
I think for me, it was our most recent investigation at the Shanley Hotel, and I saw my first shadow person, and I couldn't explain to anybody what I saw or anything until the next morning when I went downstairs and said something to the woman Tracy there. And before I even said anything, she could tell me what I saw, and it was exactly what I saw, which was just insane to me. And I didn't see it once, but I saw it twice. So that kind of was my big thing. I have not seen that before.
Yeah.
So,
In
I
the
still
same
have yet to see that, so
Yeah.
that's really, really cool.
I couldn't explain what I saw except for like it looked like a spider web was floating through the air, and that's what I could see shimmering, and it was just really hard to explain. But the woman actually knew without me telling her what I saw, which was interesting to validate that for me.
Yeah, for sure. What about you, Trista? Do you have any experience?
Oh,
Like
just that same night we had a door slam, and I've never seen that before, so it was really exciting to
Yeah.
see.
And we
Um,
were able to get it on camera. We didn't
Yeah.
have the audio, but we did catch it on camera, and it clearly shows that nobody was anywhere close to that door, touching that door at any point. And I mean, when I say it slammed, it slammed. We've never seen anything
never
like
seen
it.
anything like that before.
wow, wow, that's so cool. And where you said this was at the Shanley?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's, I think, probably the most active place
Yeah,
that we've been.
definitely.
Yeah,
Yep.
all different activities.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. We like to call it an 18 plus type of night.
Yeah.
Do you, so I guess on that subject, do you open your events normally to, families or children, or is it mostly 18 plus that you do?
No, we do. So the only one that we actually have 18 plus is the Shanley, because I don't really know how you can
Yeah.
warn parents about what are about to come out, and it's almost like if you don't know them, it could make it things really awkward really quick. So, but no, we actually have I know we have a girl who's going to be celebrating her 15th birthday with us at Wilson Castle, and it was a present. It's going to be a surprise from her mom. So we're actually going to be doing cupcakes and
Yeah,
surprise
gonna make it
her and
super
everything
special
for
for
them.
her.
We try to make it like special. So if we get something like that, we'll put in effort because we do it for each other. Like every birthday, we've made it a thing for our birthdays to go to a different haunted location. So out of this, we have the four of us, and then two of our husbands come with us. And so for every one of our birthdays, we pick a different location to go to just for a private investigation.
Are your husbands into it, or do they just kind of tag along?
Yeah. Tristan
Mine is very much into it.
Yeah.
We tend to lose him often.
Yeah, a
So
lot.
we don't know where he's at.
Ever.
We have literally lost him in tunnels where he's ended up in, we don't know where. It took him
Yeah.
about an hour to find us.
His cell phone
Yeah.
died.
So we definitely have thought about getting the Apple tracker for him. But he definitely enjoys it a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My husband likes it. I think he likes just like kind of the travel part, but he definitely gets into it. Like when we're there, no matter what, he
Yeah.
gets into it.
Yeah.
Sure. And
Awesome.
the door, about the door that was slamming, he was
the
just
one.
walked through the door.
It was him and the
Yeah.
actually Tracy, like the manager. They walked in. She went to go put him on the bed to do the Estes method, and it's one of the it was Maddie's room in the bordello. And as soon as they just stepped in that room, that door just slammed, and you could tell by my husband. It was great.
He didn't want to sit in there.
Yeah, he did not want to stay there. He did though. He was a trooper.
Yeah.
That's awesome that they do that with you. That's really
Yeah.
wonderful. So how do you guys, I don't know if you've ever handled or had a situation where people get really distressed or frightened or, are super sensitive and start to feel things and become emotional. How do you handle situations like that? Or have you ever had anything like that happen?
I don't think we've had like an over, anyone that went over the top. No, we
I don't
really
think we
haven't
have. We
had.
haven't had
Yeah.
that yet. But if we do experience it, I mean, we will offer you comfort. We can take you outside. We can talk to you, get you
Yeah.
something to drink,
Yeah.
sit you down, make sure
I mean,
that
you
you're
can
okay.
stay with us for the whole night if that's what you want to do. If
Right.
if you want to sit outside, though, that's fine. That's fine too.
Yeah.
And we always have we call it like a safe spot in a location. It's basically our one spot that has all the lights on. It everything. So you have that spot to always go back to. You're not going to be running in circles in the dark. You always have one safe spot.
That's great. So what do you provide equipment on during your events, or do you request that people bring their own? What kind of?
Yeah, we have all of our own equipment.
Yeah.
Yep, and we say you can bring whatever equipment you want. The more the merrier. But we offer all our equipment to anyone that's at I should say the smaller events. The overnights. We do equipment throughout the whole entire night. They're more than welcome to use it on their own or with us. It's up to them.
And I think that's
What is your favorite piece of equipment, you think? Just personally, what do you like to use in investigation?
Well, we know what Taylor's is.
I like the good old fashioned flashlight method.
Mhm.
I like a flashlight.
Yeah.
I definitely like anything that lights up. So cat balls, REM pods, K2s, anything that lights up gets my fancy for sure.
I don't know what I'm gonna have to
Maybe
say like the
S-
SEs.
yeah, that's
I
our
really
favorite,
into
I'd
like the
say.
SEs like method and stuff. I really like that a lot. I think that's my go-to.
Yeah, it'll be totally dark, and then we'll flash a light in the corner, and she'll be over there with the headphones on, like all by herself. Like we lost her, and we just find her in the dark with headphones on, doing the S all by herself.
So what do you hope, especially like say I'm brand new to the paranormal field and I come to one of your events, I'm first time, what do you hope I take away from attending an event with you all? Or what do you want people, new people to the field to know about paranormal investigations, about just this whole community?
I mean, we definitely want anyone that that comes in as a skeptic, as a non-believer. We hope that they leave as a believer, and in a sense we hope they understand the paranormal more than just what they see on TV or hear. There's more to it than that.
Right.
So we want them to get the full experience of it all, and that goes beyond just putting out a piece of equipment and asking questions. A lot of it is the history behind the location and how you interact with these spirits and showing them respect, just like you would want to be respected. That's one of our biggest things is you're not going to come in and start shouting or provoking. And because remember, we come back to a lot of these places, so
They tend to remember.
yes, they tend to remember too. But yeah, I mean that's and we we want you to come back with us. We want you to want to continue on investigating the paranormal, doing new locations, trying it on your own, even joining groups on Facebook. We just want it to give a different sense of the paranormal.
Yeah,
Or
sure.
feel a part of our team at the end.
Yeah,
So feel like you want to come back and hang out with us and do it all over again.
Yeah, and we're not a big we're not a big corporate. It's the four of us. We do everything.
We just want you to come and hang out and have as much fun as we do and experience all the things that we get to experience. And hopefully at the end of the night, we all walk away super good friends. I mean, that's our biggest thing.
Oh, I love it. So do you guys have any events coming up that you want to plug? Or you mentioned some stuff going on this summer that it's sold out. Are there any things going on that aren't sold out?
So we do have the Shanley Hotel, June 28th and 29th. And it's actually a two-night investigation. So we have the whole place to ourselves for the whole entire weekend, and it is going to be, since we like to use trigger objects a lot, we're going to be doing a 1920s theme dinner one night. So we do a full family style dinner that's included. We don't allow alcohol, due to insurance, but we do have a mocktail hour, fully dressed in, your 1920s apparel. You don't have to if you don't want to, but we encourage it.
Yeah.
And then let's see, right after that, the next
Yeah.
weekend we're 4th of July weekend, so the 5th and the 6th we're at Wildwood Sanitarium and the
Wildwood.
Hinsdale House in both in New York. And then our July 12th and 13th
Are
with
sold out.
Kalani Smith and his wife Savannah, Kalani the Ghost Hunter. He'll be joining us those 2 nights. So we're sold out. And then our August 10th overnight is sold out.
Yeah, and we have a couple other people that are coming to our events.
In September we have Dustin Perry. As
Oh,
y'all know.
wow.
He'll be with us in Pennsylvania at the Hillview Manor, along with we have Jeff with him, who's a traveling board of wonders, and he will be joining us as well in September at Hillview Manor. Yep. And then our last we have Burn Bray Mansion in New Jersey.
Yep.
We have quite a bit scheduled without having it in front of me. It's
we have a busy summer.
But like I said, you're never gonna see these are our it is the 4 of us that will always be there hosting. It's not gonna be us sitting back watching. It's gonna be us right there, and because we love it so much, I don't want to.
We have a website. It's hauntedparanormalevents.com. We have a Facebook, which is our name, Are You Afraid of the Dark? Paranormal Events, LLC. We have Instagram, which is Haunted AF, which we also go by. It's _ Haunted AF. And our TikTok is the same, under the same name, Haunted AF.
Yeah.
Our business name seems to be too long for a lot of the socials, so we've had to come up with Haunted AF as our other.
And that's
and our
we
email.
tend to say that a lot too.
Yeah.
This is Haunted AF, so it kind of stuck with us.
And we also have an email, which is areyouafraidofthedarkpe@gmail.com.